everyone. My name is Judy again. I'm a pre-licensed marriage and family therapist with California Altura Vista.
Hi, I'm Adam Luke. I'm also a pre-licensed marriage and family therapist with California Altura Vista, and we're both located in Brea, California. It is a bright and sunny Saturday, beautiful day, and where do you want to be as a marriage and family therapist intern? We know where you want to be. The Law and Ethics exam prep course. That's
with Kathy Wexler.
Kathy Wexler. We have the wonderful chance of being able to sit down with Kathy Wexler and be able to talk to her about everything.
Okay, everything, that's a big task. Well, as I know both of you know, but maybe your audience doesn't, I've been teaching for the Association for Advanced Training in Behavioral Sciences since 1978. And I write materials and I also do workshops, and you guys just finished our Law and Ethics workshop.
We did.
And you want me to kind of explain what goes on at the workshops, or what?
Well, we're going to take some time and explain to you guys later what we got from it and why we think it was definitely worth worth the money, and it was worth the time and the effort. And so, if you don't mind just telling us why you think we should go.
I think the real value of the association's workshops, the ones that I do anyway, is that I level with you about the ambiguity and the vagueness of the questions. And I often say, this is the right answer in one way, but a very good case could be made for this answer. And that ambiguity is something you encounter on the real exam, and you're kind of desensitized to it. So you can make an informed guess. And of course, you do need to be informed. You do need to learn certain facts, but you need to tolerate the fact that those who write these exam questions, they're doing their best, but they often don't know how ambiguous the question is, and you just have to eliminate where you can, where you know the facts are wrong, and then tolerate maybe getting it down to two answers where you're not exactly guessing, but you're following your hunch. You're not applying facts. A lot of other workshops drill you a lot on facts. This exam is all very applied. It's not about facts. It's about applying the facts to a real clinical situation.
Something I have to say that I really appreciated was the fact that you walked us through practice questions. And it was good because you could get something wrong and she could explain to you what the thought process is behind that. So instead of just getting a book and saying good luck, it was cool to have that. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
It was really helpful. So where can other pre-licensed clinicians come take your next workshop?
Okay, well, I alternate in person and online, and the best way to find the next dates is to go to the association's website. It's AATBS.com. So Association for Advanced Training in Behavioral Sciences, AATBS.com. And if you're an intern, you're probably already getting our emails because they advertise and blast you. But there is on the website a schedule of all the workshops.
Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. It was just, I honestly say I feel a little bit better going into the exam. My test anxiety is a little bit lower. It's still there, but it was actually really, really helpful today. So thank you.
I wish you well. And one more thing, there's consultation afterwards. I always say after the workshop, your questions won't all be answered, but we're very available to consult, which I definitely hope you will do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We got here at 8, got out at 5, and she basically ran over the whole course in the way of what that test is going to be like. Judy and I have these. These are the wonderful Law and Ethics exam workshop outline.
It basically looks like the PowerPoint is inside of it, and then you take notes. And then inside of it, she also had practice questions that we basically went through. She would help us eliminate answers or why it is what it is. In addition, she also had a practice exam, which has about 75 questions on it, which she recommends us taking in a 90-minute time period because that's what the real exam looks like. And then there's also an answer key that explains why every answer has the answer that it has.
Something also I found was really cool about the workshop outline manual was the fact that it has the CAMPT and the AAMFT code of ethics in it. Something I didn't realize as an intern was that not only is the CAMPT code of ethics, but also AAMFT. Their code of ethics is a big part in how these tests are prepared and put together. And so when you're trying to think of what the author's intent of some of these questions, they're pulling them out of the code of ethics. So it was wonderful for me to have that in a printed source for me to refer.
So a few questions that I think most of you probably have just about the whole process of when to take the exam, when to register, all of that. Pretty much this is kind of our experience. So my registration needs to be renewed by July 31st. So basically I have to take my law and ethics exam before then. So what you have to do is you have to go to BBS website, print out the application to basically sit for the exam. You have to fill out the application and pay $100. And then you basically just wait for BBS to cash your check, and then they will send you they'll first send you an email saying that you can sit for the exam, and then they're supposed to send you a booklet 2 weeks later. But some of us it hasn't been super smooth for some of us. The moment I got my email saying that I could sit for the exam, I went to the PSI website, and they actually did not have me registered in the system yet. So then I called PSI, and then in that system they had me. So then I was able to register right on the phone with them, and now I have my exam date. And pretty much that was kind of my experience with trying to register for this law and ethics exam before my renewal.
And so what is kind of funny is I experienced something different. Judy and I both have to renew by the same date. But what I experienced was I sent mine in 2 weeks after hers. 3 weeks later, my check was cashed, but I did not receive the email or the pamphlet, the booklet. But what I was able to actually find out is I logged into breezecalifornia.gov just to make sure I could A, remember my username and password, and B, to just see if there was any more information going on there. And I can see on my little the screen that pulls up that it says that I am cleared to go ahead and sit for the exam. So that may be a saving grace for me, something that may work for you guys as well.
And also a couple of things that you guys also might have questions about. So basically what we learned today too is that, let's say you don't pass your law and ethics exam, that's totally okay. You cannot retake your exam until 90 days have passed, but within those 90 days you do have to take a 12-hour CEU workshop, but they will let you still renew your number even if you fail the exam. They just need to know that you sat for the exam and attempted it, and then you're able to still renew.
So just to clarify once again, the saving grace of this is as long as you have sat for your exam, they will renew you, but you will be required to take the test again. I know it's been a big concern on whether or not we'd be able to continue to see clients. You will. You just have to sit for your exam before your expiration date. Alrighty, so once again, to reiterate what we were trying to accomplish in this video, if you are looking for a law and ethics test prep course, we highly recommend the one with Kathy Wexler. Her source and wealth of knowledge is amazing, and the fact that she does answer questions during class, and she will even be kind enough to tell you when your questions don't really matter. Yes. Like, you're on the wrong track, you don't have to worry about that. So that was something I really admire. Again, they provide us with some amazing resources in of itself. Take a deep breath, realize you will make it. There are resources out there. Again, Kathy Wexler is someone I would definitely recommend, and I look forward to taking her second course when we get to the clinical aspect, but that will be down the road. Remember, take a deep breath, realize you will be able to still see clients, life will go on. You just have to sit for the test. So have a wonderful day. Feel free to leave a comment or questions. You can also find us on our Facebook page, OC Relationship Restoration. We look forward to talking to you and seeing you next time.
Good luck, guys.
Bye.
Bye.